Let's go to line number 6. Brian, you're on the air.
Yes, good morning, Patty.
Good morning to you.
Charles, I was listening to your show on Friday with regard to the ladies that had the protest up on Confederation Hill with their boats. And you wonder what really goes on with government when they talk about the RNC that says, short on resources. Crown Prosecutor's Office, same thing, overwork, not enough staff. And they're going to tie up the court system trying to take these 3 ladies through courts. Unbelievable.
Well, what makes it a little bit confusing to me, or unbelievable, whatever the word is that they've described their conversations with the Director of Operations at the Confederation Building. Extensive conversations and exchange of documents about what constitutes a peaceful protest before they had it. And they had those conversations with the RNC. So my immediate question is, well, if they abided by what they were told by operations at Confederation Building and the RNC, what constituted the arrest in the first place? Because it kind of felt like they did all the right things before they even started their rally or the protest, whatever. So that's where I get pretty confused.
My take, Patty, is someone up above wants them to go away and hide. This is what's happening. They don't want to talk about. And the right thing for the Minister of Justice to do with those 3 individuals is to have those this week, have those charges dismissed totally. Because if it goes to court, you're going to take those, like I say, the resources that's required to take them through court. 9 chances out of 10, the RNC officers have to take their time to appear in court. It's unbelievable. They didn't obstruct traffic. They didn't obstruct access to the building. They took up 3 or 4 parking spots. Again, like I say, unbelievable.
Yeah, if they did indeed.
That's my take on it. Like I say, it's time for the Minister of Justice to sort of open his eyes.
Let me ask you a question about that. So, do we want the minister, whoever it is representing whatever government, do we want he or she to be able to call down to the courts and say, I want that charge dropped?
Yeah, not call down to the courts. Go to whoever in Confederation Building that arranged to call the RNC and have the charges started in the beginning. There's no trouble to have charges dropped. He doesn't have to do it. They can just go through the process and put an end to it.
Yeah, because, there's only 2 entities can drop the charges. It's either the courts or the cops. So I don't know about the minister's role.
But like I say, you can go back to the people and say, sorry, we're not going to proceed with this. We won't give evidence.
I guess that's...
Get it stopped.
Okay. I had pretty long conversation with Brenda, who's one of the ladies that has been charged here. If someone can tell me that the conversation included X, Y, and Z, and they did not play by X, Y, or Z, consequently charges were laid, then that's something that we can discuss. But if they did what they were told they could and should do, then how did this happen?
Yeah, good question when it comes to politics.
Yeah.
No one knows what goes on.
Yeah, no, that's probably pretty fair as well. Brian, I appreciate the time, and we'll follow along with this particular court proceeding and see if there's any more information that comes out of it, because as of now, I'm a bit confused as to how the charges were arrived at in the first place.
Like I say, they want them to go away and hide. That's the issue.
Well, that's not going away anyway, regardless if they're charges. Look no further than the conversation we had with Brenda on this show last week and the conversation we're having with you.
That's right. Very good.
Appreciate it. You too, buddy. All the best.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.